Hello friends! There's been a bit of news and updates within the past week or so in the Warcraft Realm that I wanted to make a video about to discuss. I put some timestamps below, so as always, feel free to skip around. The first thing I want to discuss is BlizzConline. BlizzConline? BlizzConline. This was announced just over the weekend, and many had been anticipating some of the news of any sort of BlizzCon or online virtual event. Blizzard had previously stated that they did plan on doing a virtual event in place of BlizzCon, so this is the result of their creation. Attune your chronometers, flip your hourglasses, set a notification on your phone. However you mark the passage of time, save the date for BlizzConline, set to take place on February 19th to the 20th, 2021. While circumstances are keeping us from gathering in person this year, we're putting together a little something early next year to channel the spirit of BlizzCon into the form of an online show. We still have a lot of planning to do, and it'll be some time before we're ready to share more details. But we wanted to provide a heads up on how you could be part of the online fun. They plan to still have some of their most loved events, a cosplay exhibition and contest, an art contest, a digital storytelling contest, talent spotlight, and the well-known March of the Murlocs. You could register for all the events on the website, and I've provided a link to the official announcement below if you're interested in learning more and participating. What do you think of this event? Do you think this is going to be the new norm? Are we even going to have a BlizzCon in 2021 because of this? In a way, it makes the event more accessible to those all over the world who don't have the means to travel to a physical location of BlizzCon. But the virtual ticket did somewhat help in that regard. To me, there's nothing like being able to experience it in person. And if you're fortunate enough to do so in your life, I think it's well worth going to, in my opinion. They haven't mentioned anything about costs or pricing, so do you think it's gonna cost something? I mean, I'm sure it will, right? Because the virtual ticket had a monetary price attached to it, so I'm assuming BlizzCon Online will have some sort of fee that you have to pay in order to access it. Curious to hear what you all think about this in the comment section below. Next in line, and this was actually announced Wednesday of this week, Mike Morhaime, founder of Blizzard Entertainment, announced on his Twitter that he had founded a new video game studio and publishing company, Dreamhaven. In 1991, Mike and two of his college friends had started a little studio that did become known as Blizzard Entertainment. Morhaime ran Blizzard for almost 3 decades and generated billions of dollars, as well as changed the lives of so many people, one blockbuster franchise after the other. Warcraft, Diablo, StarCraft, Hearthstone, Overwatch, the names just go on and on. He stepped down as Blizzard's CEO in 2018 and left altogether sometime last year. But he and his original partner did sell the company back in 1994 for $6.75 million. So all those years that he was at Blizzard, Morhaime included, didn't own the games that he was working on. They were basically owned by corporate. He's turning the page with the unveiling of Dreamhaven. We want to make a positive dent on the world. It's about human connection. How do you elevate the human connection and interaction through digital experience? We think that gaming and the global community of gamers can be a force for good. Dreamhaven is hopefully like a beacon to the rest of the industry, he added. Maybe we could lead by example and show there's a better way of doing things and approaching the business of games, and treating your employees and treating your players. Obviously, you have to have success in product creation and success financially to back that up. But that's what we're going for. There were 2 announced development studios associated with Dreamhaven, populated by Blizzard veterans and longtime staff. Chris Sagaitti from StarCraft Warcraft 3, Dustin Broder, StarCraft 2 and HOTS, Jason Chase, Hearthstone, Eric Dodds, WoW and Hearthstone, and Ben Thompson, Hearthstone. So the 2 studios within Dreamhaven right now are named Moonshot and Secret Door, and they're actively working on new undisclosed game concepts. Moonshot is focused on large projects, while Secret Door is working on smaller, more intimate concepts. But again, neither studio has yet announced a specific project, but it is assumed that we could at least expect a new MMO or 2 from Dreamhaven. I put a link in the description of this video to the article that I referenced in gaining this information, so definitely check it out. And a couple of weeks ago, we evaluated a tweet by our friend Nano. It stated, "Haven't confirmed it yet, but the hottest rumors for classic WoW. Naxxramas release is planned for early December, with the TBC beta rolling out March-April of 2021. Sooner than expected, but we'll see." Well, this week, Nano gave us an update on his previous tweet. Update. I've had a second source confirm that the plans for Phase 6 Classic is a rollout in early December 2020. I also had the same source confirm plans for TBC beta in March 21, and there may be a chance of a TBC launch after that. Maybe sooner than expected. First of all, why did he capitalize May? Is he trying to subliminally tell us something with May? Maybe a chance, maybe sooner than expected. I think he's probably just emphasizing his words, but that just kind of stood out to me that he capitalized it when he's talking about like March, April, May, blah blah blah. So, you know, is he secretly confirming May 2021 TBC launch? What do you guys think? But another thing I have to say about this, just to update this, was a lot of people felt that a Phase 6 for Classic in December 2020 was a little bit too early. The way he worded it here, he says a Phase 6 Classic is a rollout in early December 2020. So that doesn't mean that Naxxramas necessarily will be released in early December. To me, I think it would make the most sense to roll out the Scourge Invasion first before the actual launch of Naxxramas, and you guys can let me know if you agree with this. I know that the Scourge Invasion was a world event in patch 1.11, and it heralded the opening of Naxxramas, so they were kind of introduced at the same time back in Vanilla WoW. And basically, as the name suggests, yeah, it's an invasion of the Scourge. You get new quests from the Argent Dawn to up your reputation, and that reputation eventually helps you get into Naxxramas with the attunement. So there's a lot going on with the Scourge Invasion, and I know it was released with Naxxramas. Perhaps they could start rolling this out in early December, and then maybe like a few weeks later actually roll out Naxxramas. So I'm curious to hear what you guys think about that. Like if they slowly roll out patch 1.11, not just kind of give it to us all at once in early December. Even if they do start early December, and then say Naxxramas comes out like, let's just, in theory, early 2021, like January 1st, in theory, like I said. If a TBC beta is coming out in March 21, that gives us a full 3 months of clearing Naxxramas on our classic characters. That doesn't mean TBC is coming out in March, that just means the beta is coming out. So people are still going to be playing classic, people are still going to be raiding Naxxramas. And as we discussed in our last video, the beta period usually takes about 2 months. Say that TBC beta is in March, and it goes until May. That's still 5 months out of 2021 where TBC isn't technically launched, we just have the beta. Classic players will have those 5 months to still be farming Naxxramas and prepping for BC, which I think is plenty of time. I hope I explained that properly, my train of thought. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If a TBC launch is in May, which kind of looks like, it kind of sounds like it is based on the tweet. Again, that gives players at least 5 months to start clearing Naxxramas and prepare for the actual launch of TBC. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button on YouTube, and you can check out all of my socials in the description below as well. Don't forget to check out my live stream on twitch.tv/QuissyTV, and I hope to catch you live. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Stay chill.